Hi guys, it's Carrie with Secondhand Salvage. I just wanted to hop on and do a paper project with you today. I'm going to be actually using a paper piano player roll. So if you've seen these, this paper is, as you can see, really fragile. I keep tearing it. But it's so neat. It has so much character with all these little holes. These holes are actually words in the song, which I think is just adds more charm and character to it. So that's what we're going to work with today. We're going to do a fun little pocket project like this. I think these are super cute for decoration, or if, say, instead of giving just a basic gift card, you could decorate something like this, more of a gift. This is fun for somebody who likes journaling. I just think it's a nice, fun alternative to other paper crafts. So we'll get started with that. As I said, the paper is super delicate and a lot of people kind of get nervous working with it. So I'm just going to show you some tips and tricks to make it super fun and easy to work with instead of stressful. So I'm going to take some Mod Podge and I'm going to put it in places where the dots aren't. What we're going to do is we're going to double up our paper to make it a little thicker. That way it's not going to be so fragile. I'm just going to take this little wet wipe I was using to clean off my table just to spread that Mod Podge out. Okay, once we have an idea of how big we want to go with our paper, we're just going to double that over and I'm going to just smooth that right out. I am going to clean up my table, so if I have extra Mod Podge coming through those holes, that it doesn't get all kinds of messy. So you can see how the top is there. You can either bring it back down if you want to make a pocket, or you can just increase your Mod Podge there and secure it back down. And again, I just place it where the dots really aren't. Spread that out, and then we're going to smooth this. Don't worry about little pieces ripping off. It's just going to add character to it. Okay, once we've doubled our paper, we're going to need to rip the edges. You can cut the edges, but I like a ripped edge better. I think it's a little fancier. So I'm just going to rip that. I just use something sturdy. I'm just using a particle chalkboard piece, a remnant, to help me tear a straight line. Okay, guys, once we have this, then we're just going to kind of play around and see which side we prefer to make the pocket out of, because obviously the dots are going to help with the design. So what I've done is I've already done this step for you to expedite for video purposes. Once you've made your pocket and glued the sides, you're going to use distressing ink. You can get it online, you can get it in your craft store, and you're going to just distress the edges. There it is. I was wondering where my little distressor is. All right. Woo! See, you gotta be careful. See how rough I was? And it was okay. You can use different kinds of glue. A lot of people use paper glue or tacky glue. I'm just using hot glue for the purpose of this tutorial, so it sticks fast. Okay, once you have your pocket, then you can just get together pieces that you kind of like. So you can order pieces online. If you look at paper crafts and stuff like that on Amazon and stuff, you can find a variety of stuff. So what I've done here is just ripped off a piece of this pink paper, scrapbook paper that I thought was pretty. And I liked this design with the 1925, which was in another piece of scrapbook paper. I have a piece of rice paper here. It was bigger, so I cut it in half. This is actually, how cute is that? That's the design that was on the paper, on this paper. So I wanted to throw that in there. This is just like another foil paper design. And I took a piece of book paper and I just distressed it to kind of give it that vintage vibe. No books were harmed in making this. It was already a book that had lines scribbled in it. You can get books at your dollar store. You can get them at a yard sale. You can get them, lots of people will get rid of books. I don't know why. But so take a boring book and you can do with it what you may. So I like that being in there. It kind of frames it out, super pretty. And then I'm just gonna take my rice paper. I think I might need to use the color behind it. You also wanna offset it so it kind of gives some shape and dimension. So see how this one is gonna go a little past where the book paper is. So I'm gonna shift the book paper over. And once you decide the spots you love, feel free to tack them in place. And now, since I have that in there, I'm bringing my scrapbook paper over here. I like how you can kind of see the ripped edge through the rice paper. And really, there's no wrongs here, guys. So you just do what feels good and what you like. I thought these flowers were super pretty. And I think I need to lift up everything so you can get a better view of the flowers. Okay. And this is a lot of playing around till you figure out what works for you. I am going to bring in the 1925 here. See, it's all about figuring out how you're going to use that. And that kind of seems kind of big. So I think what I'm going to do is just cut that down some more. And what I do is I find like a piece of paper that I like this, and find the colors in it. And I kind of just use that as a guide to kind of help me get where I want to be with what designs I want. So I'm just going to put that right on there. And let me grab some paper glue. Okay. I am a messy crafter, so you do you. This is just how I like to get my hands dirty. There's no wrongs in creating, guys. And this little thing, how cute is that? That's straight off of this paper. It's a stamp that kind of explains what music it is. And I'm just gonna, I think I'm gonna put that right in here. That looks like a good spot. Woo. Running out of some school glue. I think that is so fun and so pretty. Okay, I also wanted to use some watered down cardboard. So this was a cardboard box I left out in the rain, and then I peel one coat off, and you can just put some distressing ink in there. I'm gonna slide this bad boy down this side just to give another layer of texture. See how it just kind of, it's like a sandwich. You're putting in all the ingredients, and it's so fun. I think I do want to bring that one up so it still shows the Modelo. I am going to just tack some of this stuff in place, right? Just so it doesn't shift. Simple tack will do ya. All right. I am just loving how that's coming out. Super cute, right, guys? Now, I like to find something to do on the pocket. As you had seen with the other one, you can decorate the pocket any way that you like. Some tags, some stickers, some tape. I love some sayings on there. So I have my sayings pack. Again, this just came in one of the designs I did. And start doing things you love. I think that is a great one to use. So start doing things you love. And then you just take the sticker off of here. I can't let my daughter know that these are stickers or they'll all be gone. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do this right here, but I'm gonna off center it so it kind of is on there but kind of isn't. Start doing things you love. And then, again, like I said, there's places that give you different things. So when you order a pack, so you might get a bunch of stuff like this. And this is why I kind of just wing it and do what feels right. Since that's peeling up, I'm going to tack down the sides too. I want movement, but I don't want it to be curled. Okay. So clearly that's a little too aggressive. So is that. This might actually work if I did a tag somewhere. Dream is kind of fun because it kind of goes with the start doing things you love. So we'll put that in the maybe pile. Take it easy really doesn't kind of go with it. Butterflies are clearly hot right now. I kind of like how that feels like a postage stamp. So that's a maybe. We'll leave that in its spot. You know, you never know. Old Reading beer. Okay, so there's little tags that you can kind of just put in there. I like it. And you just kind of go through and lay things down, and you got to move things around to kind of see what feels best to you. And some of the stuff you get will be stickers. Some of it will just be scrapbook paper that you've got to find a home for. I tried to pre-plan some of this to make it easy because I know how I am with making decisions. Well, see, that's kind of pretty there too. And this is going to be an opaque one. So like when I put it down, it literally would be see-through. So you'd see the paper behind it, kind of like this. Little cats. That bird is kind of neat. I like the kind of the writing, kind of ties it in. That's kind of pretty. Guys, I could do this all day. Doot, doot. Ooh, of unusual kind. That's kind of neat. Oh, see, if I take that off, I can put this in here. See how I feel about it. So much good stuff in here. I'm telling you, making the decisions is the hardest part. I just wanted to get like a little sticker or something on here, just to kind of go with the vibe. Like I said, butterflies are so big right now that I feel like they're everywhere, and I like that. Again, this is one of those opaque stickers, and you're gonna watch me thumble with my big fingers to try to peel this off. Some people will use tweezers in paper crafting because it's easier to get the backs off of these things. I, on the other hand, don't make my life any easier for myself, and I just fight with it. Goodness gracious, this one does not want to come off. Okay, there we go. Start rolling it off. You'll take the clear backing off of it, and then when you put this on, look at that, guys. So that shows behind the design that's there. So I like that. And we ended up using butterflies, and I didn't think we would. You can see if there's anything else that you feel the need to put on there, or, you know, I'm a little extra. Like, I always do something and then I'm like, maybe one more. This would be kind of pretty up here, tying that down. It's just another butterfly. I have found that rolling your finger on the front makes it come off a little easier, and I'm just gonna use this to kind of secure all that stuff. And look, as you can, like I said, it's opaque, so you can see the writing through it. Super fancy. And then, you know what? I just keep all of this stuff in a little envelope, so then when I need something, I just pull something out and dig through it. Now let's make something on the front. Oh, look at all those little tags. I feel like we need to give it some texture. Maybe a bow, maybe a button, just something fun. Okay, so I do like these burgundy bows, but I feel like I've been doing them a lot, so maybe I'll do something a little bit different here. Let's find some remnants. I like using torn canvas. I'll just take a piece of muslin and just tear it, and I love the edges that it gives. So we'll just do that. If you have not seen my cheater bow tutorial, it is on my page here, so make sure you subscribe and follow along so you can get all the new videos and content that's loaded. Normally with a cheater bow, you would make like the breast cancer awareness, and then you would squeeze it. But that is making such a small, small bow. See, but it's kind of cute. Okay, so we'll do that. Let me grab some floral wire. I use this because I think that it blends very well with the project. It doesn't stand out. So I'm just gonna take my wire, wrap it around that cute little bow that I just made, twist it super tight, boop, boop, boop. And then I'm gonna take these wires out front and I'm gonna curl them around the bottom of a paintbrush that's just gonna give it kind of like a little spring in there. Boop. Alrighty. And then we can just bring those around to the front so it gives a little bit of extra dimension. I think I'm gonna go over here with it. Again, just for expedience, I'm just gonna put some hot glue there. And then I got this little thing, I think at the dollar store. And it just has a bunch of little buttons in it. So I'm just gonna grab a button, and I see one right here that's kind of giving me the feels. Oop, that one. Look at that, right? So you can put a button on here, anything you want to do to finish it off. I love that button, but it looks like it's too big there. So where do I want to stick it? Oh, there we go. We'll just put a little dab of glue there. Put that right on there so it still has a button on it. And we'll just leave that bow the way it is, and we can just kind of put these springs out there. And there you go, guys. So it's cute, it's fun, it's simple. Don't be intimidated. If you come across these at a flea market, yard sale, make sure you snag them. They're super cute. So you can see the pocket that we did here. Here's another style of pocket. It has little tags in it. I love your smile. And then I just did some torn paper, some sheet music, some words again. This pendant is super cute. Say you were doing a shabby chic wedding. You can see the wedding pictures and little details, a little key, some flowers, tassel, super cute. And then some fun and easy bookmarks. So I will show you how to do some of these other projects. I just wanted to show you how cute they are. Look at this little itchy bitchy envelope. Super adorable, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you found it helpful. I hope you subscribe and follow along so you get notified when we have new and exciting content. And you guys know how I like to finish it here at Secondhand Salvage. In a world where you can be anything, be kind, leave the world a better place. Bye, guys.